Hello recruiters, this is Larry Hernandez and this is another Recruiter DNA web tutorial on getting started with Twitter. So what I hear the most from recruiters is that they don't get it and they don't want to get it. So this demo is going to be just a quick way to get you started. So the thing I hear the most is they don't see the value in Twitter. You don't have time to play around tweeting. The problem is other recruiters have figured it out and they're connecting with candidates before you. So here's the solution. It's only going to take 15 minutes a day to get you started. It's free. So my motto is have coffee, we'll tweet. Okay, so let's get started. This is, we're at the home page for my Twitter account, or one of many Twitter accounts. But here's the thing. Number one, click on your name and make sure and fill out your profile. You have to have a picture. Okay, that's a must. And just think of this as your LinkedIn profile. Because people are trying to find you and they need to know that you're a recruiter and what you're recruiting for. So put the link to your career site. That's a must, and I'll tell you why here in a second. Okay, so people get a Twitter account. Recruiters get a Twitter account and they don't know what to do. They say I get a bunch of noise. I don't care if people are getting a new cup of coffee or if they are walking their dogs. So let me just tell you something. If you're getting spam or tweets that are irrelevant to you, it's because you're following the wrong people. So when you log into Twitter, all these things that you're seeing now, those are all the individuals that I'm following, and these are their tweets. That's how it works. So you can start unfollowing people if you're not liking what you're getting. The key is to follow the right people. Okay, so I'm going to show you how. You're a recruiter, so I want you to click on who to follow, click on view all. It says here you can search the user's name or username, but what you're really searching is anything in their profile. That's why it's important to update your profile so candidates can find you. So let's just say you're recruiting for a mechanical engineer. You click on mechanical engineer, you click search, and lo and behold, you will find a bunch of individuals that are mechanical engineers or who have that in their profile. Okay, so look. This person, Jason's a mechanical engineer. Engin is a mechanical engineer. Ria is a mechanical engineer. This person is a 21-year-old mechanical engineer student. So if you see logos, those are companies or associations, which aren't bad to follow, by the way, because if you follow them, the majority of them will follow you back. And then when you do start to tweet, that means you're going to have a bigger audience of mechanical engineer types, because that's who would follow a mechanical engineer, company. And you'll start seeing the power of this thing work. So it's real easy. You find the people you want. You can search. You can really get this search tighter if you want. So I want mechanical engineer with ASME. And so here we go. You're starting to find potential candidates. So you don't just click follow, okay? Because you're probably working on a couple of different things unless you have the luxury of just recruiting for one position. What I want you to do is I want you to add them to a list. And so you want to create a list here, and you would put mechanical engineers. And you can make a description. I would keep it private for right now. Public is a different tactic. You would keep it private and you would hit save. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not recruiting for mechanical engineers, but you guys get it, okay? So you go through these individuals that you like and you add them to your list. You add them to your list. And you can follow them as well. Now, you do that 15, 20 minutes a day. So now when you're ready to start seeing what they're tweeting, you would log in the morning. And instead of just going to your home tab, you would go to your lists. And so this is not my professional recruiting account, but you'll get the idea. So these are the individuals that I meet at certain conferences. So you would have one with your new list, like mechanical engineer. You would click on that list, and it's only going to show you tweets of those people. So this is only tweets from people that I met at this conference. So you can really focus in and not get a bunch of noise. So imagine the mechanical engineer list is only going to have these mechanical engineers and what they're saying. So now you're going to get an idea of what's going on in that world. And all you do And since you filled out your profile that says you're a mechanical engineer recruiter, all you would do is you'd make sure you're following them, but you're also going to, when you see a good tweet, you're going to retweet it. That's a big thing in Twitter. That's just a way of showing I liked what you did and I'm going to retweet it to my followers. That's all you have to do. Or you could reply back and say, oh, you just start typing after all this so they can get it and say, hey, you know what? That's a great idea or a great post or interesting. And that's how you start connecting with that community of passive candidates, okay? This is just getting you started. There are more advanced tactics, but you can do this 15 minutes a day. And, it's a better way of, instead of just posting out your jobs, which no one cares about, this is the way of really targeting. So if you guys like this content, please comment on this video. And then I will that'll remind me and let me know that you guys are interested. All right, I hope that was helpful.